and welcome back to another episode of Barbershop Talk Like This. And I am your host, Trey the Barber.
And it's your other host, Dice the Barber.
Kush down here in the building as usual.
And today in the building, we got a very special guest today because I'm truly a fan of this young lady, Miss Kalisha Bre-Z Murray. What's up with it?
What's up?
What's good?
What's good with you, Bree? That's my little sis right there. So, about time we got
Good looking out,
here.
Kush, for bringing it through.
Man, I've been trying for about 2-3 months, so.
Keep your mind up there.
I got you. I've been trying for about 2-3 months.
I know. I'm so sorry.
You know,
It's all good.
She's a busy woman.
Being busy is good, though. Being busy is good.
So Bre-Z,
Especially
real quick, just to let you know, we always start our show off by saying thank you to the Lord for waking us up this morning, allowing each and every last one of us to make it to our destinations, to make it through our week. We've had a good Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody was blessed this Thanksgiving.
Amen.
So we just want to thank God for all of that.
Thank you very much. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Now, secondly, we always kick our show off with a shot. Usually I'm on shots. Today I'm on mixed drinks. To my understanding, you're not drinking with us. Is that correct?
I'm not. I'm on water.
She's on water right now.
So you have a shot of water. So
Yes, sir.
everybody, Dice, you got your drink. You got your
got my
shot
drink.
ready?
Yeah, it's ready.
All right,
It's ready.
come on. We gonna go ahead and
Tap it up.
salute.
I told Kush I'm just trying to keep my skin clear.
I ain't mad at it.
Oh, shit, man. We'll get into that shit later, that skin shit.
Yeah, so
Black China on some shit.
for those Dice is crazy. So for those of y'all that don't know, Bre-Z is actually she's from Empire. She played Frida Gatz on Empire. She also plays a character called named Coop on the All American that's on right now on the CW. So we just want to welcome you to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you from Philly, right?
Yes, sir.
And
Germantown, is that what it is?
Yes.
What part of I'm from Camden.
Okay. I can hear it in your voice. I figured you from
Right over the
somewhere
blue.
around there. Yeah. Yeah.
He claimed Philly, but he don't claim Philly.
Yeah.
I don't claim Philly.
He said, my family from Philly. I used to hang out over there.
My pops
but
and his whole family from Philly and Camden. Yeah.
my whole family from Philly.
Same
on my
shit. It's
father's
like
side.
I
just
grew
say
up in Delaware.
I just basically say it's the same shit. You know what I mean? It's right over the bridge. It's like going from like Brooklyn to Manhattan. Or
Same
something,
shit.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Same shit.
The tri-state is a tri-state.
you go.
Essentially.
Delaware?
Yeah, I grew up in Delaware.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What part of Delaware?
Wilmington?
Yeah, there it is. Wilmington, yeah. Wilmington is like the black city in Delaware, basically.
Niggerville.
I think the whole Delaware is all black now.
Yeah,
It's
I mean
just-
Dover is a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, still, you got it. I mean, I don't know. I didn't frequent Dover, so a little too far for me.
So what was your childhood like?
My childhood was fun. It was fun. I was always into music. And I had the greatest passion to cut hair. And my father was a barber. My grandfather was a barber. My uncle does hair. My mother was cutting hair while she was pregnant with me. I kind of just like, it was just something that I knew how to do. Nobody taught me. I was self-taught.
Yeah, I did hear you was a barber.
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
she was a barber. That's
Yeah,
what's
I
up.
started cutting at like 10, 11 years old. I started working in the shop like around 14, 15. And
No
I've been
barber
in the shop-
license?
So,
Yeah, yeah. I'm licensed
she was-
barber and
okay.
cosmetologist.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been licensed since 2004. I've been
Okay.
licensed since 2004. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
dopeness.
But you know, a lot of people in Philly and shit like that, they don't even be searching motherfuckers for license like that.
Nah, that's
like
why
that.
I said
They don't be
that's why I
too
was
strict
asking.
on
Yeah,
it.
niggas
Well,
don't be tripping.
I went to a vocational school, which is where we could graduate with a trade.
Yeah, yeah.
Nursing assistant.
Yeah, Votech.
Biochemist, whatever. Yeah. So I graduated high school with both of my license.
Right.
Yeah.
Right on.
That's
So
dope.
how old was you when you started rapping?
Probably like 13, 14. And that was just, growing up in the tri-state, it was just, that was a thing. It was like a sport.
Right.
Freestyle and rapping was like a sport. You either played football, basketball, or you rap, or you did hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you was gonna fall in one of them categories. And I used to watch my brother do it all the time. And I used to take his books and I used to see, you know, what he talking about, you know what I mean? And I used to rap his stuff. And then, you know, being in school, being at the lunchroom, you know, niggas is rapping, whatever. So I started like just rapping my brother's stuff. Nobody knew it. They just like, damn, she nice. Like, what? And then
shout out to your brother.
Right. You're right. Free my bro. And then I just started writing my own and I realized he was just writing his life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I got the same kind of composition book and I just started writing my own stuff.
He didn't get mad. He didn't get mad that you was reading his rap.
You probably ain't even know.
Nah, because I think it was just the same way it is for a lot of us. Sometimes it's just an outlet. You know what I'm saying? It's a diary. It's just a way of expressing yourself. Right. And my brother used to always be like, man, I make my money like these niggas make theirs. I don't give a fuck, man. He ain't one. You know, he did not have any desire to be a rapper.
Right.
I still got his rap book to this day.
That's crazy.
Wow, dope.
Yeah, I still have it.
You gonna give him some publishing in a minute, huh?
I ain't give a shit. No, I'm joking. But yeah, that's just how I start. You know, I mean, I was inspired, you know, by him, but his life was different. It was street life. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's life was that. Mine wasn't, but everybody was. So when I would be in the room, I'm spitting and niggas like, damn, like she really, you know.
Like she bodying that
right
now.
Funny. So funny. And it probably wasn't even mine until I really started. You know what I'm saying? He just had like a few good ones that I used to just bust.
But he gave you the template to be like, you wanna know what, this is how I'm gonna spit it because motherfuckers is feeling this shit like that. So that's why I'm gonna lay it down like that.
Yeah, definitely. And I think if he would have like kept at it, like he'd have been hard.
So being in Philly, you know, it's a lot of freestyle battles. So did you had to brush up on your freestyle shit because people heard you spit his shit? He was like, yo, you wanna? I mean,
how do we know it's a freestyle? We don't know.
I mean, you don't know.
Unless
but you know, in Kara's one book of rap, freestyle is anything that nobody ever heard. So,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It could be written down or whatever. So a freestyle it just ain't off the top of the dome all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and I wasn't, my attention span was too short for me to freestyle.
Yeah.
I would leave the freestyle. Mentally, I wouldn't even be there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was what it was.
You be thinking about too much shit. You be like, well, no.
Right. So if I got it and I spit it, I just spit it.
What I'm really feeling.
Yeah.
Now I did read, I was doing some research on you last night, and I did read that you was discovered by Freeway. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, you could say that. Yeah. He's definitely the first rapper or celebrity that I came in contact with that really, you know, was fucking with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Was he the first one like put you in the studio?
Yeah, definitely. And it was in his crib. The first time was in his crib, and we recorded a song together in Philly. And but I used to always be in the studio with him. I just never said anything. I just watched. You know, him, Jack Frost, State Property, you know, that whole thing. And that was when I was growing up and where I was growing up at, like those was our hood heroes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
From
Beans and all that.
Yeah, Petey Crack and all them. And that was like, even to this day, like, just like, anytime I feel like I need the motivation or I need the push, I go back and I play they old shit. I be on YouTube watching they freestyles on Flex and whatever, like, because that was why I wanted to do it.
What happened to Petey Crack? Because he had his own.
They on tour right now.
He had his own little swag. You know what I'm saying?
State Property on tour right now.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, they on tour right now, and that's like my biggest. Like, those were some of the most unique artists that, you know, we've seen in rap. Like, you know, and really from the street and really hood.
I still remember Beans' first freestyle. That Survival of the Illest mixtape that came out for Def Jam. It was a promo mixtape. Beans' freestyle lit that shit up. I don't even think he was
They
supposed
always
to be
lit
the
it up.
highlight of that shit.
They always lit it up.
Murdered that
And
one.
it's like, yeah, I used to be like, damn, like, I can't wait till I get to do this. I can't wait till I get to do that.
That's back when I used to scream all the time. I mean, Jay-Z's the pillar, but Philly built the rock, yo. Low key.
Yeah.
Low key.
He had all Philly artists.
Heck
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Besides Memphis Bleak. You know what I'm saying? It was basically all Philly.
But I'm saying
Memphis Bleak in the Mill.
Yeah, Memphis Bleak in the Mill.
I mean, the Mill she was going in a millisecond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She came in
and out. Bleak is forever, and it's no disrespect to Bleak, but once Beans came through, Beans was that second dog at Rockefeller for a minute. Bleak was supposed to be that, and like
what
I said,
happened to Bleak? Like I used to like.
it just
Bleak,
didn't catch, man. It's unfortunate. Like, you know, I think Bleak got caught in Jay-Z's shadow, and if Bleak might have been anywhere else, he might have blew. But the fact that he was under Jay-Z on that,
I think Bleak just took on bigger business though.
Yeah, I mean, eventually,
because
he's definitely still.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Jay still take care of Bleak. Like
in those days when it was. There wasn't no liquor. There wasn't no clothes. When it was Bleak, what album is coming out? I think his music got overshadowed a lot by the fact that Hove was the captain of that team. It's like, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to go pay to see Scottie Pippen. We came to see Mike.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
I think Lloyd Banks could have did better if he wasn't under 50 shadow.
I definitely agree with that also.
But you know what? That happens when you sign to an artist. That's what happens. There's
I'm sorry, I gotta rewind real quick. So y'all say y'all think Lloyd Banks would have been better without 50?
No, I think, you know what I mean, if he wasn't under 50 shadow, he would have had more shine. He just kind of like fell off.
He'd have had more shine.
Just like me.
Banks was the punchline king.
I'm just one of them niggas. I think Lloyd Banks is exactly what he was. You know, he was here and gone.
I teach you how to stunt.
I never looked at Lloyd Banks like, oh,
Banks had bars.
Banks did have bars.
And I wouldn't compare.
He said so the chick could get uglier than the masterpiece sneaker.
You know what I'm saying?
Slide through the ruck up with Prada on the chuckers on the spring break clothes home from college when the fuckers.
Exactly.
She knows.
No, I mean, he was putting himself up there with Faz and Jada. You know what I mean? As far as his metaphors and shit, like the nigga
he was in that echelon.
Nice.
But Beanie Siegel, when Beanie Siegel dropped, 99, 2000, Beanie Siegel was like somebody let a pit bull out of their fence and just let them run around.
The Beans and Jadakiss is still my. That was my favorite.
Them niggas went
ever.
hard. Dude.
What?
Now you really thought they was gonna fight?
Finna squeeze the juice out this nigga.
Jada's actually one of my favorite rappers, nigga. Still, like for real.
Yeah.
He never really got that shine that he should have.
Who, Kiss?
Yeah.
I think he did. I think it's all relative, right? I don't think people, certain people attain certain levels of commercial success that other people don't.
That knocked itself out.
Right.
That was dope.
I mean, listen, he got a lot of dope shit, but that don't mean he got the recognition that he deserved.
I mean, he didn't go platinum, you know what I'm saying? But the nigga was dope. Like, to a lot of people
that nigga was doper than a lot of niggas out there. 95% of niggas.
Fab the same thing though. Fab never.
I think one thing about
either.
Kiss is Kiss had consistent appreciation.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Still.
And I would take that over
15 minutes of pop fame. I'm with you.
Yeah, I would take that.
Sustained career,
Yeah,
dog.
like,
I feel you.
yeah, it's like J. Cole. Like, you know what I'm saying? It might not be woo, but bro, we appreciate it every time you do it. And it's gonna sell.
Yep.
You still gonna get the love. You know what I'm saying?
You can go tour and see your core audience. And you know what I'm saying? Consistently 20 years from now, when you supposedly really have fallen off, you can still go wherever the fuck and do a show, and your core audience gonna come out and support you.
Exactly. And that's what he definitely got.
And you make your money off shows, so it's like fuck what everybody else is doing anyway. Nigga, I'm making my money off these shows. Nigga, I'm about to go to Australia. I'm about to go to China, nigga. I'm about to.
I think the artists that you heard less of, they just dabbled into different business ventures. I know that's what Kiss did. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga didn't solely rely on rap.
Right.
And I can respect that too. So,
he got that juice. He got the
bars.
The juice
they got
bar,
bars.
Right?
Yeah.
Bars.
I think they have like a weed too.
Yeah. They got some weed shit too.
That's in Jersey or that's in New York?
I don't know. I just think they have it. I don't know. I don't smoke, so.
You don't need to smoke.
No.
Nah, yeah. She be having the smoke-free sessions at the lab, yo.
Wow.
You can smoke.
I know. I do. I be feeling bad though. You know, I go to the window.
Smoked?
No, I'm not saying I never. I just choose not to.
Yeah, you don't smoke.
So you have before. You just realize it's not for you.
Yeah.
She's trying to keep her skin right. Didn't she tell you that, nigga?
Yeah, nigga, she's trying to get her skin right. No black China.
I want to keep my youthful.
Right, no black China.
No black China.
Little to none of that black China-ness, nigga.
Yo, Black China was criticized for some skin lightening cream called Whitenicious or some shit. And she trying to push that shit in Lagos, Nigeria.
In Africa.
Yeah, I mean, like it's supposed to lighten your skin, but you know, like 70% of women in fucking like Nigeria, like they try to lighten their skin up anyway. But
Don't do it to yourself.
exactly. But one of my African clients, he was telling me, he was like, yo, they try to lighten their skin up, but their knuckles is still dark.
That's fucked up.
Damn.
It's not funny. That's
So
It's not
I mean,
funny.
they shouldn't be
It's
doing
like
this shit anyway. They shouldn't be doing it anyway.
They shouldn't.
They shouldn't be doing it.
because
So that's
it's
the repercussion of you doing some shit you shouldn't be fucking doing.
We need to be proud of our skin complexion.
Exactly. So they shouldn't be doing that. So that's why when they try to go light, nigga, you gonna see that you was actually dark. You know what I mean? With your motherfucking knuckles.
You gonna have some
black
black ass
knuckles.
You
knuckles.
got listen.
Is
black ass knuckles.
the toe knuckles black too?
I don't know, nigga. I don't know.
That nigga
But
said
I
the
think
toe-
people
I
in
don't know.
Africa have the most beautiful skin.
They
I
do.
know
So
they
that's
do.
all. I mean, but they think they got to be accepted by the world and
And
be
I
lighter.
know a Nigerian. I remember my brother was dating this girl. Her name was Mary, and she was very light skinned with green eyes, and she's from Nigeria.
Word?
Beautiful girl. I was like, I didn't even know they made them
Them
like
over
you
there. Yeah, right. What jungle you
Hey,
come
black-
from looking
black
like
people
that?
come in all shades.
That's
Hell
true.
yeah.
Facts.
So, question: have you always been into acting, or is that something you just kind of stumbled off into?
I just stumbled into it. No, I didn't think about it at all. It just came to me. It came to me because of the music. And that particular role on Empire, as you guys know, it's a musically driven
right.
show.
Show, yeah.
So they just was like, they were looking for a female artist. And they had, my role and me getting the role was very last minute. They had people that they, were auditioning that they thought they wanted or whatever, but I guess it didn't work out. So I was just like, I told them straight up, that's not what I do. But I could
I finagle
I
that.
could rap.
Yeah.
I said and we could figure it out. And, I kind of just had to learn by experience. You know what I mean? And just get into it and, talking to Terrence Howard or talking to Chris Rock. Because that was my first day on set was with them. It was Terrence Howard, Chris Rock. And
That's
it was
crazy.
just us three. And I was just like,
Chris Rock and Terrence Howard, them motherfuckers, they like legends and shit. So
yeah. And I was
Real
just like, what am I
actors.
going to do? You know
So
what I'm saying?
what was from either of them, best tip, best piece of advice that you got that first day on set? The thing that stuck with you since then, if anything.
Terrence told me to whatever I get, whatever material I get. He said just ask yourself, what would you do if you were them? That was the.
I mean, because he kind of had to do something like that in what was
that
that?
trick?
Yeah, exactly. He had to rap something like, he had to go in there and act like he was a rapper and shit, and he's really an actor, and
But
vice versa.
the
with
thing
you.
is- the thing
got
is
musical
that-
background.
The thing is that Terrence is really a musician.
See,
It's just a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
There's
That nigga's
there's not
guitar
a,
That nigga went to
skills is-
MIT.
but he can
shit.
play
We
Yeah.
gotta get him in. on the
probably
podcast.
every instrument.
Oh, every instrument?
Yeah, he
I seen
can
him on the
probably-
guitar. I
No,
ain't-
he's
they say
very
he's sick.
he's very fluent in piano and stuff like that, and he loves music. Like he loves music. We wrote songs together for Empire.
Terrence
We
Howard be
spent
getting a
time in
lot.
the
He get a
studio.
lot of ass. Then if he could play all those instruments,
This nigga.
like this nigga,
Yeah,
I'm
to
saying,
me-
like he'll be over here, be like, hey, what you? Want me to play something for you? You know what I mean? I'm gonna put the piano.
To me,
out,
he's
play
like
the
Terrence is a
saxophone.
genius to me.
Right.
He's a
Low-key.
genius. Like he's so intelligent. It's like he knows so much. He knows probably too much. He
Right.
knows a lot. You know what I mean? And all over the board, not just in music, not just in TV and film, and it's just like
Yeah,
Renaissance
whole bunch
man,
of different elements. and
complete
shit.
Yeah.
Renaissance man.
he knows a lot. So any chance I got, I just would sit and talk to him because he knows a lot. He's
Did
wise.
he say that every time he talked to you, did he say, "BreeZ, man, sit down, man"?
Hey man,
Hey, man, what
Hey,
you gonna
man.
do, man?
That's a character, y'all. Stop it.
I know.
So
nigga.
look,
I mean,
you
we
know,
gotta bring
Terrence
that
is
shit
from
up. That
Philly.
shit, yeah. I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Because I do want to say, like, because, like, from the time I saw you on Empire to the work that you're doing right now on All American, you seem to be a real natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I would have never thought that was your first role. It seemed like you've been doing it for a while. So it seems like that every time you're presented with these opportunities, you always seem to rise to the occasion.
Jumps
You know
right
what I'm
in.
saying? Working with, like, Oscar-winning and Oscar-nominated, actors. You know what I'm saying? What inside you gives you that drive? What makes you rise to the occasion?
I've had this confidence my entire life. So whether I know how to do something or I don't, you ain't gonna never know it. I'm going to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And it's all mental.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people really just be in their head about things. And, it's like, what? Every time you get your shot, you just gotta take it. Like, what? I'm not about to look crazy. we gonna figure it out.
Right.
Why not?
I feel you.
Why not? We do everything else. Like, what makes this so different? You know what I mean? And I try to just be the best in everything that I do. Not saying that I'm the best, but I'm gonna be my best.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I watch people. I watch every actor I work with, actors I don't work with. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm in it, I pay more attention to the detail, everything that people do. And again, just I bring a lot of myself to it. And I'm really me. It's just you don't know me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I told, when I got in my first audition, I just like, can't nobody be me, better than I can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I realized with acting, especially a lot of these good, actors like, Terrence and Taraji, like, to me, they are who they are. They are who you see on TV. You just don't know them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it makes it so good because we're not really pretending. Again, we just placing ourselves. She had to turn into Cookie. Everybody, we all are multidimensional.
Right.
It takes some of us longer than others to tap into that part of us, but we all got something. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the lame nigga in school really his biggest dream is to be that nigga.
Right.
So if you gave him the platform to act like that nigga, that we gonna see what we get.
Yeah.
Fact.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, even with Free to Gas, we all got that little tough Tony inside of us. I had to tap into that to get her. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all, fuck that nigga up. I do this. Like, even if it's not, but
Yeah, but
That's
you got to go into it. Like
Exactly.
growing up, you know what I mean? You tend to act like a lot of different things any goddamn way. So it's like, yo, this my time to do what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
it's
what I
like, yo,
said.
I'm just gonna come out and just do this shit. Like I've been doing this shit my whole fucking life.
right. And that's what I said. I said, man, I've been acting a fool my whole life.
Fact.
And then
So
you
let me
kind
see.
then they kind of cast you for what they know that you probably can do anyway. It's just like you being you, but just saying the words that they wrote down and shit kind of. There it go.
This nigga.
Hold on.
What was that?
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Real quick, just so you know, like before
broke
we
it.
started earlier, I told him, I said, Dice, don't spill no liquor on my fucking.
I heard the conversation.
And what he said,
I'm
he
a
said,
witness. I
"Hey,
don't spill no liquor.
I said, boy, you spill liquor every damn show. Here we go. There we
we
y'all
go.
see it. Y'all
Actually,
see it
he
happen
don't
live.
spill one every damn show. He spill it every other show. He's actually improved his average because he didn't spill one on the last
And
show.
I said, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. I peeped that Tales episode, the children's story, which I thought was a really
that
rather
was
ill.
good too,
That's an ill episode.
Yeah.
How they broke that song down and told the story from that perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did an excellent job in that. I don't
Thank
know.
you.
I was tripping off of you holding a gun though. I was just
That was fun. That was a real gun. It was a real Uzi. I was really shooting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun. It just like, when you do stuff like that, it doesn't have as much gunpowder in it. So the shells, they kind of just, the bullets just
fall out.
Yeah. The gun's plugged. So, you just get the shells like, psh, psh, and you get that. The fire comes out of the top.
Right.
And that was crazy. I know you've seen the scene with me running with it.
the gun,
I
turning
ran with
around
it.
and bucking at the cop. That
Yeah,
shit's nuts.
I was running with it and I slipped and fell and the gun got stuck in my back.
Oh.
I got a scar on my back. It's like cause with them guns, it's got two handles, but then it's got that
clay on the top.
what is it called?
This the gun guy right here.
What's it called?
Nigga, that's what I
This
call
my
it.
gun specialist right there.
Okay,
Oh, you
yeah,
talking about the
so
chamber.
So
Cocking back
the
the
click
chamber.
click part, that part, because it's like a little thing that stick out like that, and you just gotta pull it back, and it was hard, but
Yeah, it's got some weight on it.
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah, oh, yeah. It was a Uzi.
You gotta pull
I
that
used to have an
shit for
AK,
real.
nigga. That one.
yeah, they was like, all right, like, cause the trigger is so sensitive, like you just tap it, that's just,
Right.
that joint was just spitting. I was
Yeah.
having fun though.
I know,
I always
nigga.
just shoot real guns, even when Empire, when I did the shooting. Yeah, I emptied like two. Like I went through like 2 boxes of bullets. I was shooting that shit
On purpose.
You know what I'm saying? But it's fun. It's
How did
fun.
it feel to shoot Jesse?
He shot himself. I always say that because you jumped in front. You seen the gun out and you jumped in front of it, like But again, just doing my job. You know what I'm saying?
Question. All American. Did he get picked up for a second season?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, but we have 16 episodes this season. We
Okay.
got picked up for, we started at 13, so we got an extra 3 episodes.
Okay. Is that nigga's daddy
Ooh, no. What are you talking about?
on the show? Tay Diggs. Is that your homie's dad?
Oh,
We ain't got like
oh,
they,
you
they
know what's
still
crazy?
Keep leading it
you know
on,
what's
like,
crazy is that we don't know. We haven't gotten that yet.
like because they keep leading on.
We're
First it
still
was like,
filming. Yeah, we're still filming. I don't know. It's crazy because my grandmother asked me that, and I was like, I don't know.
I'm telling you, listen, that's
You gonna
like
go back and
90
say
If I knew,
that's like
if I knew, I couldn't
90%
tell
of
you.
the
But I
reason
really
why I
did.
keep
Yeah.
watching
don't
this
know.
show, because I want to know, is that this nigga's daddy?
Yeah.
First you like, okay, that's his daddy, that's his daddy. Then it's like, nah, it's not his daddy. But then like the last episode, it went off. The granddaddy was like, yeah, that boy daddy came right here. I want to know what he had to say about that. So it made you feel like, okay,
Maybe that is.
that
his
is
dad.
his daddy. So I'm like, damn, nigga,
Gotta
tell
wait.
me.
Yeah, we
Gotta
don't
wait.
even know yet.
Gotta wait
That's
and find
crazy
out.
because we be talking about it too, but I don't know yet.
Do y'all watch the show? Have y'all seen
I
the show?
have not really gotten
Yeah, I
into it yet.
It's a great show.
No, I know. I
They
heard.
suck.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good show
Yeah.
though.
I'ma
It's
tell
really,
ya-
it's not a lot of good things on TV, but this is a good show.
It's a real show.
I started watching it because when you were supposed to come on maybe like a month ago or a few weeks ago, whenever the show was about to air, Kush told me you was going to be on a new show. So I went and checked it out. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I follow your work. So I went and checked it out. I'm like, yo, I kind of like this show. And I just kept going
Kept
back,
going,
kept
yeah.
going back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a person, once I get sucked into a story,
Yeah.
I got to follow it. Like even with Empire, I'm kind of like over it, but I got to find out where it ends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not gonna end.
Yeah, I mean, next season or so, they gonna have to end this motherfucker.
It ain't gonna end.
I have to,
It's Bad Boy for Life.
I watch
nigga.
that motherfucker like, fuck, I gotta watch Empire
It's
tonight.
Bad Boy.
What's
for
happening
life.
on Empire right now?
Right now, let's see.
Shit. I don't
Lucius and
know.
them is broke. They trying to make a comeback. They at war with a nigga who done stole a company. Hakeem got shot.
Did he?
He coming back from that shit. You know, so it's a whole lot of shit going on.
Like I've
Wow.
been busy.
I don't really get to watch TV. Like I barely, watch the episodes. My show. I barely get to. I've just been working so much, but
I
I
do.
do.
Do you watch yourself on TV?
I do. I watch. I've sit and watch everything that I've done.
Do you watch it to like study and see like
Absolutely.
critique? You know what I'm saying? To
Absolutely.
critique
Just
yourself
try to
or
see
just-
what I could do better, how I could be better. And my biggest thing with acting and one thing that I try to, tap into the most is the emotion, because the roles for me are changing. Like Coop, as you continue to watch, you'll see Coop is nothing like Frida Gatz.
Right.
She's nothing like it. She's such a girl. She's emotional. She's vulnerable. You're gonna see a lot of different sides to her. There's, she has those tough elements, you know what I'm saying? But that's not like the thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's,
So them adding her to the barbershop, did that have anything to do with your barbershop? Your
Yeah, I'm
barber
pretty sure it
background?
did. I'm pretty sure it did. And everybody knows my story at this point.
Okay.
So you can't assume that it's not pulled from my real life. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. And one thing everybody knows is that BreeZ cut hair. So
Yeah, it's crazy that you own a shop called Barbershop Talk like this. And
Yeah.
And you a barber, the podcast and shit.
yep.
That's dope. That's real dope. Where you see your music going?
Where do I see my music going? I think for music, for one, I think it's about to take a turn.
We got some big things coming.
It's about to take a turn, but I think I will be, one of the greats, one of the greatest artists.
You ever thought about doing a song with the Roots and like SZA?
The Roots and SZA?
Same time on the same record.
I could. I
Well,
definitely
I think
could.
that would be
That's
dope.
I
a
definitely
hell of a,
thought
that's
about
a hell
the
of a,
Roots.
of
Dope
a
as shit.
split sheet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would be
Definitely
crazy.
thought about the Roots. I think that Black Thought, he reminds me of like my dad, the men in my family. They look so much alike. You know what I'm saying? So I have an automatic attraction to him. You know what I'm
Black Thought was
saying?
a cool ass dude.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, come on, Roots is legendary. Why
I mean,
not?
and I say that because Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
No, definitely, like, I
and,
think-
and Black Thought you rapping and then like somebody like SZA, I mean,
Yeah.
mellowing it out a little bit more.
Yeah, and so this is from Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be tight. But all
just
of
had to
any
throw
artist,
Jersey
Had to
in
throw
there.
Jersey in
Any
there.
artist-
I didn't say that. She said.
No,
you said,
but
but
you
no-
added
well,
You
SZA.
added SZA first.
I
You
mean,
could have just stuck with the roots. I'm thinking SZA was from Philly the way you added her in there.
said the roots and Jazzy Jeff.
Well, she kind of, you know.
She kind of. No, she's from
Whatever,
Jersey.
nigga.
Nigga.
I
She
would
ain't
love
from
to
Philly.
work with a lot of artists in Philly that I grew up loving. Music Soul Child is one of my favorite
Dope.
I love
R&B
music, so
artists.
Yeah.
Vivian Green, Jill Scott. I would love to work
We all
with
love
Yeah,
Jill
yeah.
Scott.
This
Yeah.
week, Jill
Niggas
Scott.
love Jill Scott right
Pause.
now.
Can we get a cheers
Thank
for
you,
Jill
thank
Scott
you,
this week?
Jill
Clap it
Scott.
up. Can we get a
Everybody,
cheers?
yeah,
Cheers to
everybody,
Jill.
yeah.
Jill Scott is showing everybody, showing all these
Scott is
females how to
showing-
keep
Yeah,
their
Jill
niggas.
Scott.
Showing women how to keep your man happy.
Exactly,
I'm telling y'all,
exactly.
yeah. If you haven't seen the video, please log on and check out the Jill Scott.
That's one thing I
I
can
got
respect
that shit
about the
saved.
city.
Brian.
We've had some great artists.
Come out of Philly.
What?
Some of the greatest
Yeah, hell
music came
yeah.
out of Philly.
What?
When the Jacksons reshaped their shit, you know where they went? Philly.
Question.
So why you think I ain't gonna be a great?
Ain't nobody say you wasn't.
Asking me questions
I-
like
I-
that.
I don't even know.
Listen,
Time out.
Like
Time out. Check this out. The answer to this next question is gonna let me know where you stand.
Uh-oh.
Prince or Mike?
Oh, hell
Oh my
nah,
God,
this
nigga.
No.
This nigga. Cut it out.
Prince or Mike?
There's no wrong answer.
It's
It
really.
really
There's no wrong answer.
I wouldn't care if it was, but I'm gonna go with Michael Jackson.
Why?
Because she's right.
I think Michael Jackson, with me, when I look at things, I look at, and this is I don't even want to sound like, I just love Mike. Let me just say it like that. I love Mike.
Yeah.
I love Michael Jackson.
That's
See,
why there's
me,
no
listen.
wrong answer. It's
I
It
love-
really
I
ain't
like
because
Coca-
Prince
I
is
love
dope.
Mike when he's actually fucking singing and not yelling and and all that shit. I like off the wall Mike.
But that's part of
You know what
that's
I'm
part of
saying?
his
I like-
shit.
I
That's
mean,
how
it's
he
part of being an
That's his
artist.
character.
That's
It's
his
part of being an
character.
artist. You have to
Prince.
respect. You
Yeah.
gotta respect, whether you like it or not. You have to respect versatility.
Listen, I love Michael Jackson. Don't get me wrong, but for me, Prince is that dude. You know what I'm saying? Because he
Rick
he
James
plays
would say
everything.
different.
Nigga. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, cocaine's a hell of a drug too, right?
Goddamn
right. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But just for me, like Prince is like that. That nigga is fucking amazing. Like I went to a Prince concert a few years ago at the
His panties got wet.
at the.
His panties got wet.
Hilarious. Look at that nigga face.
Okay, you know,
Put
yeah.
that on the chin.
He said,
I'ma
he said,
take
I
that
still
one.
got those panties too. They tucked away.
Nigga, my wife would beg to differ. Anyway, so I mean, just
boo.
like that
That was
nigga,
funny.
he just kept coming out. Like every time you thought the show was over, it was like another encore. This nigga come out and perform another 30 minutes, and then he's done, and then it's another
Prince?
encore. Yes,
Yeah. I was at that
This
show.
I never
nigga-
seen either of them in
listen,
concert.
I seen them both.
But a lady that our executive producer of Empire, her Prince was her best friend.
Wow.
Listen,
Damn.
that nigga did so many encores. Nigga, I was hungry. I said, babe, we gotta go. I love this nigga, but it's time to leave. That nigga just was not gonna stop performing. Shit, it was like 2:30 in the morning. This nigga still coming out. Another one? I'm like, nigga, I gotta go. I
You
gotta
trying to
go.
make y'all parties,
Hey,
man.
listen, it was a
Yeah,
great
he
show,
giving
nigga.
you what
Listen,
you want,
nigga, look, I
motherfucker.
thought it was over. We left. Nigga,
He
we
giving you your money's
nigga, we
worth
got to the
and
door.
some.
That nigga came back out again. I looked at him. I said, yo, I'm not going
Look, you
back
stood
no
there
more.
at the entrance like,
I said, I'm not going back no more.
You had your purple shirt on too, didn't you?
No, nigga. shut the
Yeah,
fuck
you
up.
ain't have a purple shirt on?
You want to hear a funny story about
I had
that?
a purple shirt on when
You
I
want
went
to hear a funny
there?
story
Shit.
about that show, though? Look, nigga, I got the fucking weekend mixed up. Nigga, I came all the way from North Hollywood to Long Beach. Got dressed, got my wife, drove all the way to fucking Inglewood. Nigga, we got there, we parked, we walking in. I'm looking at all the people going there. I'm like,
What is all
I'm like,
white
these-
people?
I'm like, yeah, these motherfuckers.
Crosby,
Prince. I'm
Stills,
like, where
and
the fuck,
Nash.
nigga? What? Nigga, we got there, nigga. That motherfucker's like, nah, this concert is next weekend, nigga. It was like some fucking heavy metal concert, nigga. That shit was terrible.
Should have bought some tickets,
Stupid.
went in, nigga. Fuck it, been a sport.
Stupid.
That's
Been a
not have
sport.
shit to do with shit.
All right, so Creed 2 just came out this week. Did anybody go see it?
Yes, I did. Shit was dope.
This shit was dope as fuck. You
I
from
didn't go
Philly?
see it.
I didn't
You
go
ain't
see it
come
either.
on,
I didn't
come
go see
on.
it
Y'all
either.
both from Philly. Ain't
I've
neither
had
one of
time.
y'all went and
I've had
represented.
times, but
Yo,
you know,
a small fact. This nigga Michael B. Jordan. He said
He can take on Roy Jones Jr.
Nigga,
what?
what? No. I'm talking about Michael B. Jordan talking that dumb shit.
Talking about dumb shit.
He could beat.
He can beat
Roy Jones
He can beat
Jr.
Roy Jones Jr.
He said that shit.
What was you about to say?
Right.
No, I was about to say how on his for his workout, I mean after he get done on his I guess his cheat day, he would just run through fucking cheesesteaks, like fucking 20 cheesesteaks in a day.
Oh, yeah,
it was just,
nah, no.
no, I mean
No,
for him
so-
being out in Philly,
So this nigga says from his
They shot
workout.
that in Philly?
This
yeah,
nigga,
they said that, yeah.
They said from this nigga believes from his
Boxing workout.
that he's been training, he feels that he can take on and beat Roy Jones Jr.
But he did-
right
Wait,
now.
wait,
Roy Jones got a soft ass chin, like nigga.
But and he said specifically, if it was Roy Jones in his heyday, he don't got no chance. But he like
Yeah.
right
Nigga,
now,
Roy Jones, nigga,
He
listen,
probably can.
I watched the video last night. Roy Jones responded. Roy Jones said, nigga, he said, bring it on. He said, Michael B. Jordan, I would gladly set this shit up for you. He said, nigga, listen, you done trained for a movie. Yeah, you young. You might think you might can get me because of your youth and your stamina. He said, nigga, I am a 49-year-old veteran at this shit, which is exactly what I said when I heard this. And this nigga's a fucking
Man,
world champion, bro. If you have ever put a gold belt around your waist and was a championship boxer, ain't no nigga training for no fucking movie gonna beat your ass. Nigga,
I'll pay to see it.
I won't.
I would.
I ain't
You know
gonna
what I'm
pay
saying?
to see it, nigga, because it's
Roy
gonna be a
Jones,
massacre.
Roy Jones got a glass ass jaw. No, I mean
Nigga.
Tarver exposed that shit.
Right, you're talking
Tarver's
about
a
another
boxer.
professional boxer. Nigga, this is an actor.
And he's 49.
This is an actor. This nigga ain't never even
slow.
had a real fight.
Man, he lost his last fucking 7 fights.
Who gives a fuck? We talking about an actor, nigga.
All right. Well, listen,
Listen,
just because he's an actor don't mean he can't
Dice,
fucking fight.
that's like a nigga that trained to cut hair for a movie, come in talking about he can beat you cutting hair.
That made sense to him right there.
That nigga got stuck like a motherfucker.
That nigga face was like, "What? Dude, that's some
Nigga,
bullshit."
no,
bro,
I mean,
bro, this nigga has been boxing
It's different.
since he was.
He can't cut hair better than me.
It's different.
He said, "Ooh,
Whoa.
challenge."
Yeah, we gotta
Look,
cut
and she
off.
gave you the stare down after she was not
Like
playing.
what?
with
I
ain't
that
worried about
comment.
that stare.
Her fair game better than
Listen,
you.
both of us, cause hey, she from Philly, I'm from Jersey, so it's the same tri-state type shit. Anyway,
Like,
I mean, we can have a
I
cutoff.
want that.
I have no problem with that.
Me neither.
You see how she rubbing her eye like, nigga, I will cut you, nigga.
She's
I will
confident in all
with
realms.
one
I
eye.
will gladly set that up for you.
Oh yeah. Okay, Roy Jones. Okay, Roy Jones. I will gladly set that shit up. Yeah, no problem doing that.
I think this should become an episode. We need to do the
Yeah,
episode.
Hey, we do.
the episode of the
Dice
cutoff.
versus BreeZ challenge, yo.
Hey,
we gotta
I'm with
do
it.
that.
I'm with it
All
because
right.
my skills is there.
Can we do it at the boutique?
At the tonsillarium.
Y'all want to come to my suite, nigga?
This
Come
nigga got
to
the tonsillitis.
Listen, he left the barbershop.
I
at
got
a
my own little
boutique.
suite.
Where?
The
And,
tonsillitis.
Oh, okay.
He got a boutique.
Like
It's called a
Salon
tonsillarium.
Nah, I got my own suite. These niggas, because I left the barbershop.
I wish they
now-
had
now
that back
talking
when I
shit.
was cutting hair, because I would have had one. It's so crazy. I was just saying last night, like I would get one now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
still cut
it's
hair.
worth it. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to cut. I wouldn't want to cut by myself.
I
man.
will
That shit's
say
boring.
this: as fly
I
as
will.
Dice's spot is a really fly spot. I like the environment and everything, but I told him this before he bounced. The thing is, there's a thing about going to the barbershop
Of course
for
it
fellas.
is, yeah.
So like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
While when I go in there, we can still talk trash as a one-on-one
Yeah.
thing, as opposed to Trey and G and everybody all
chiming in
yeah.
and making your ass
That's
feel
the part-
stupid
that's
about
the part
some of the
that's
shit
missed.
that
That's
you
the
done
part that I
said.
miss when I go to your spot.
Yeah,
Especially
but
because
you
your
wanna know
ass
what?
there was so much fun.
Yeah, but you want to know what? My thing is, with me being there, I'm just building something. I mean, I'm in the barbershop, been in the barbershop for a long time. Now I'm seeing another side with this sweet life. So now my thing, what I'm about to do
what's
is
it called? Say that again. What's it called?
the sweet life.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
I call that shit the boutique.
That nigga said, "I'm
listen,
I got my
so
That nigga got
now,
an esthetician working across from him, nigga. That nigga's in a boutique.
yeah, it's a whole bunch of them motherfuckers. But anyway, I mean, but what I'm seeing is I'm seeing this sweet life, and I'm seeing more money. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm seeing is me opening up a fucking spot like that, but just for nothing but barbers. And then my lobby area feels like that whole barbershop environment. And then you go into your own suite and then have your own little private time, have your wine, have your shots, your complimentary shots, or whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm seeing different things. Like, know what I mean? My mind is going to a whole different level.
Why you
know what I mean? Listen,
Upgrade, dog.
because y'all niggas always try to shit on my motherfucking
But
little
it's just
boutique.
a conversation. We having a conversation.
But
There's no
listen,
need
I'm
to
just
raise
letting
your
you,
voice.
You know, I get like that, and I've been drinking.
That nigga, blah, 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 blah. Every statement is getting louder.
I got a
and louder.
question.
I ain't say nah, I mean a lot though.
You remember like Solid Gold magazine and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, my pop and my grandfather, they ran that book.
Oh yeah, shit, that's dope. That don't mean that you cut better than me.
No,
though.
I'm just
She was
telling
just
you.
letting you know she could cut better
Nah,
than you.
Exactly.
She was
I
just
see what
letting
she's
you
trying to
know.
do. I mean, I'm on it.
Because
like
if
how
you was
she
a
keeps
barber
staring
and
you
you from
down,
the
too.
tri-state and you don't know that, and you don't
Oh
know
no,
that
I
book,
know that.
yeah.
She,
And see how she stepped back like that's supposed to
Yeah.
mean something.
yeah.
She's it seems like she
But
keep.
one thing about me, niggas know me and they know my work in that field.
Okay.
She
yeah,
was
They
saying
know
basically
me and they know my
ain't
work.
nobody
They
heard
know
of
me
that.
too.
You could go
Nigga,
I wanna
listen,
see
it's
to
not-
Atlanta.
listen,
You
I
wanna
don't
see
do
it for
music.
myself.
Listen, know what I mean, I do rap, but don't nobody know that I rap. You know what I mean? But I got like 20-something thousand followers off of just barbering. You know what I mean? If I did other things, then it'd be
It
something.
was funny ass.
I mean, it's that shit too. But
It was
barbering,
funny
motherfucker.
ass video.
Nobody was following you just to watch Dice.
Nigga,
I'm
all
not
right.
saying you can't cut. I just
know,
you just
I know.
She just
I
said
know,
she
I know.
cut better.
I know.
Yeah.
We
See, I
talking.
cut better
I
than
got a
both of
question
y'all.
since we brought up current events and whatnot. I'm
Dwight Howard.
nah, man. Forget
Oh.
Dwight Howard. As a matter of fact,
Talk about that
Transsexuals.
nigga.
We
Talk
in
about that
Atlanta.
nigga that got shot with the arrow.
listen.
Oh my god.
Oh,
This
on the
week
island?
in the news,
Yo, this
a
crazy.
white guy went to an island to go
He
convert
wasn't
people
white.
to Jesus.
He wasn't white.
What was he?
He was like Asian or something.
Nah,
Yeah, he
he
was
was white.
Asian.
He
No,
was
he was
Asian.
He's like Asian. Did you see his pictures? Did you see his last
He
name?
looked like he
He's
was. He
Asian.
looked
Yeah,
like
he's not white.
Well, okay, the Asian guy went. That's even worse. Asian dude went to the damn island to convert these people to Jesus and died by arrow. My question is, this whole week I've wanted to know, how long has it been since the last person died by arrow? Like, how gangster is that to die by bow and arrow,
But,
my
yo,
nigga?
but you want to know? I think it's a coincidence that somebody died by a bow and arrow the same day, basically, that Robin Hood came out.
Wow, I didn't put that together. I missed that.
This nigga-
Trust my nigga.
I mean,
Dice
This
to find-
nigga never fucking ceases to
Trust my
amaze
nigga
me.
Dice to find some shit out like that.
I mean,
That
what?
look on your face. That right there.
But you know what? When I seen that, when I seen it, because I think I seen it on the Shade Room, and I went and I researched that tribe.
yeah.
I researched that area, and it's like there's a law
It's
in
illegal
place.
for them-
There's
for
a
you to
law
go
in place
there.
to protect those particular people.
Yeah.
So
They still not.
They've
Yes,
been
the
outside
untouched
world.
for tens of thousands of years, is what they said. They haven't.
yeah,
had
like
any
they're under
outside
no
contact.
circumstance should that man had.
But listen,
Did that.
and then on
And he
top
came
of
back
this,
2 other times.
Listen,
I mean,
my
after
man
they.
went, got off the boat. They shot at him. He went back to the boat, went back to the big boat. Got off the big boat again, went back to the boat. They've seen the canoe he came in, broke that shit up so he couldn't get off and start launching arrows at his ass again. He got to swim back to the boat.
Did you read the?
And then he went back again.
Did you read what his friend said? Like they watched. His friends watched
Watch
it.
them drag. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like
was
put a
dragging
noose
him?
around his neck and drag him like to bury him.
Damn.
Under no
That's crazy.
circumstance,
Yo,
like I
but-
said,
but
should he have
You
done
see
that?
his, you
Yo,
see
but
his
the
friends
thing is-
and
but
take
the thing
their
is-
dumb ass out
but
there.
Yeah,
The
ain't nobody
people-
going to save him.
The people on the island, they can't get charged of that shit, but the 7 people, the fishermen, they're
They're
getting charged.
yeah, because it was illegal for them to take him
They
over
should have
there.
known. They should be like, nigga, don't go there. Like,
They probably did tell him.
and he said he been trying to do this shit since high school. Go to the same fucking island since high school. Like the first, see, black people don't do this shit. You know what I
At
mean?
all.
Like first time you
We
shoot
do,
some
though.
fucking arrows at me, I'm not
out.
coming back.
I'm out.
Bro,
nigga.
there's no ducking a arrow.
Listen,
Ain't no
all
ducking
you
a
hear is-
bullet.
They don't have bullets. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is nice.
That's all he
with the
heard when he
arrows.
got off the boat. He was like, "Yo, what's that?"
I think was running back in the
Yo, and what'd you say? You said one of the arrows went through the Bible.
One of the arrows pierced his Bible. The Bible tried to save his ass. The Bible tried. The same Bible he was going to
Them
promote.
some
tried to
sharp
save
ass
his
arrows
ass.
because it's hard to go through a Bible,
The
bro.
Bible, listen, them niggas over there got 10,000 years of arrow shaping. They probably got hollow point arrows, my nigga.
Nigga, they got 7-year-olds.
I mean, if they have no
knowledge of the
No
outside world.
diseases,
Right.
No immunities. to
They're one of the
diseases.
last people to have any outside world influences.
No outside world influences.
yeah.
Hunting and gathering
They
society.
looked at this nigga like, who the fuck?
6ix9ine should have went and hid his ass over there.
Yes, he should have.
Oh my god,
That
this
nigga's
nigga
stupid.
Tekashi, bro.
That nigga is stupid.
He about to have, man. So, see, the thing is, he fired his whole team the week before the feds ran down on him.
Days.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, and they all got charged with the same charge that he
What I
got.
don't
So they're gonna end up telling on this
Nigga,
nigga.
listen, I come from the old school, so I don't understand these niggas that keep running around with fucking phones and keep recording they shit. Like, nigga, stop it.
How you feel
Stop-
about that
Stop
Tekashi
snitching
shit?
on yourself.
I feel bad. I wish he had better people in place to guide him because that's a clear situation of a young man who lacks guidance. He is doing whatever he wants.
He got a lot of yes men.
If you watch that last interview,
It's like a lot of yes
It's a
men.
lot of money being made. It's a lot of influence. Just drugs and alcohol. Like that generation is just crazy.
He said the only people he's scared of is the feds and God.
I think
Well,
more
I guess that
more
nigga
important-
shook now.
More importantly, I think if you watch the last Breakfast Club interview, that boy was talking about when his pops got killed and how his life changed after that. And I think his downward spiral into where he's at now is a response to, losing his pops at an early age and being depressed about it.
Even to be a part of a gang. We
Yeah.
know what that means.
Yeah.
You know
Lack
what I'm
of
saying?
family.
Exactly. Lack of love and
Yep.
acceptance and things like that. So, and guidance.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Especially that.
when you get into those type of situations, I mean, that's just, it's what it is. And, I think we all come from a place where we know what time it is. We know what time it ain't.
Yeah.
Right.
Either you
Facts.
about it or you not.
you
You
not.
live by it, you die by it.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that's not gonna change. So, you do dirt, you get dirt. You, like I said, you live by it, you die by it. So can we mad when the
Now,
feds
it was
come?
only a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? Like when you rapping about the shit that you really, really, really fucking did, nigga, like vividly.
You know,
telling
that's
that
one
shit.
reason why I never I took my time with my music because I feel like at some point you're going to be tested for the things that you said.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And
They gonna check the
I'm,
authentic.
when I rap, it's no pistol playing in my music.
We
It ain't
emphasize
none of that.
Love, yo.
It's not even, it's about really what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't about it. It's niggas about it, but you'll never know about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
You feel what I'm
saying,
saying?
man.
So,
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
because if I
That
I'm saying,
nigga Biggie said, "Don't you know bad boys move in silence and violence?"
yeah,
You know
but
what
the
I'm
thing
Yeah,
is,
but,
I mean, but
you
the
know,
thing is,
that-
you putting your peoples on blast when you
niggas
start saying,
forgot Big said that.
Yeah.
Right, nigga, I just
Niggas
don't
forgot
understand this
big.
generation, man.
Nowadays, we know you got your strap at the show.
Mhm.
We know you got it. You know what I mean? We know you got a banana clips. We know all this shit.
Right,
But you ain't gotta
So
tell me that.
when we come though, we ready.
Yeah.
right.
But
we know,
didn't tell you.
bro. We got your inventory list right here
Right.
Mhm.
for when you pull up. We know what you got.
We know exactly because you told us.
Yeah,
Nigga,
Right.
like you told us exactly what you got. So
Yeah, we
we
know what
we
it
gonna come
is.
run down on that.
yeah.
All right, so
Dumbass
Paul is giving me
motherfuckers.
the sign that we need to wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? BreeZ,
Wait. I want to shout out Paul again because my man Paul over there. Paul is a witness. We've had 2 consecutive shows without a fight between Dice and Trey. I just want to celebrate that one right there.
Nigga,
Let's have a toast.
I told y'all from the get go. I was tired today. Like I didn't even
Fine.
have it in me to argue. You know what I'm saying? Dice said a couple dumbass shits that you know what I'm saying. I just had to give him a look. I couldn't even really say.
I mean, I always got to. You know what I mean? Like, I got to throw some dumb shit out there every once in a while.
that's what you do because you're a dummy.
Like
Anyway.
your dumb ass coming with some grenadine and shit.
So,
like, the fuck?
It was for my drink, nigga. So don't worry about me.
He wanted
Nigga
a
came
Shirley
with the bar,
Temple.
like, for
Anyway.
real. He said, nigga, exactly. He said, I got the orange juice, the grenadine, nigga.
My drink is
All
quite
right,
fire.
all right, they about to
Anyway.
argue.
Anyway,
They about to
it
argue.
was about to happen. So anyway, BreeZ, go ahead, give people your handles where they can follow you, where they can find you.
Find me in the crib. Nah, follow me. Follow me. Instagram, Twitter, BreeZ Official, BREZ Official. And you could just Google me, BreeZ.
Bitch.
I'm out there.
And look for that good music coming in the first quarter. There's
Yes.
things happening.
And All American
And All
Wednesdays,
American.
9 p.m. on the CW.
That's right.
All American
Tune in
Wednesday.
or tune out.
There it is. Tune in. All right, so we do want to thank you for coming out and hanging out with us. I really
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Appreciate it, Breezy.
You don't know how bad I did not want to come out the house today.
It's over there. Hey, so thank you
But
for
I was
coming
like,
out for us.
but you know what? though?
push the
I
issue.
said, I have no excuse this time.
Like yo, I'm watching the Eagles.
Yeah, like I had no excuse. I was like, let me just, God told you, you know, when I get free, but I've been so busy, but I really don't like leaving my house.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And on a Sunday,
On a
like this
Sunday,
my day.
I knew that was the
I'm trying
hard
to
part about
marinate
getting
some
you out of
chicken,
this shit.
get my nails done.
I
I'm gonna do it.
already knew.
Look, but I said, since I'm coming out, all right, let me get dressed. Let me get my nails done. We go get my feet done. So.
There you go.
We appreciate
Kill
it,
two
though.
birds
I'm
with
glad,
one
I'm glad
stone.
you got out.
Well, this has been another episode of Barbershop Talk Like This. I'm your host, Trey the Barber.
Michelle, the host, Dice the Barber.
Kush down here on the other end forever, yo.
Oh, you cut hair too?
I do.
I cut better than you too.
I told you.
I'm breezy.
Y'all didn't hear me. I said I cut better than both of y'all.
No, breezy. I'm out here.
And we out
BreeZ
this-
the Barber.
Yo, and we gonna have a cutoff too.
Yo,
bust
expect
her
that
ass.
Stay
episode
tuned for the
coming. That
cutoff.
episode is coming, dog. We're going to do that.
And
Yes, sir.
At the time,
At the suite.
That's sweet.
At the boutique.
We gonna live sweet life